Boom, hey internet. This is somewhat of a part 2. You guys see the title, but I did a whole video for people who wanted to do clothing brands and start a shop. So I kind of have my updated thoughts on that. That link will be down below so you can check that. But if you own a shop, these are the people I'm talking to for this video. Hello. I spoke earlier this year at the ISS show, Impressions Expo in Long Beach. Had a great time there, speaking to a lot of different brands and reconnecting with a lot of shop owners, both small, right? That audience is crafters all the way to big multi-million-dollar shops. I got to talk to both. So it was great to reconnect with the industry. So had this conversation with a few people, and notably what I would say is if you already have an operation that's going well, whether you're small or whether you're big, this is great because I have the same answer, is you need a person, at least one person, to just be purely dedicated to that brand. If you watch any other videos on my channel, or if you randomly clicked on this because this happens to be a solution or a topic that's coming up in your company. Hi, I'm John Phenom. I've been working in apparel professionally since 2000. That's a long time. Boots on the ground in China, Korea, Colombia with production, and I've been a creative director the last several companies. And I owned a high volume screen printing shop for 3 years in Vista, California. So there's a short resume for you so you could trust me. Also, you can see how many subscribers I have, so you can maybe use that as a point for trust. But one person, at least one person to handle it, and that's because on this channel I talk about so many different things for a clothing brand. I talk about design, I talk about marketing, I talk about sales, I talk about production, I talk about brand management, I talk about NFTs and cryptos with fashion. So anything surrounding launching a brand or doing merch for someone. So through my years of working in-house as a director for brands though, I can attest that it is a lot of work to stay completely focused on a brand and the success of the brand. So the fact that you have production is a great start. It's a great thing. And you can case study a lot of different places with that, a lot of brands that have started from screen printing shops, because a lot of people aren't aware how many brands are connected to screen printing shops. But as you guys know, because you're doing it on a daily basis, you probably run through thousands and thousands of shirts a day. So yeah, why not grab that whole margin and have a brand that can be successful? The tough part about that is making it successful. So at least one person that all they do all day is think about getting this brand more exposure, more sales, and growing it properly. If I'm being honest, if you have a big budget, it's way more than one person that you might need, but I would start with one person who could be a good brand manager, who could be a good director of that brand, knows a little bit about everything. The brands that you're servicing in your shop are doing volume, right? And they're doing all of that business and repeat business for a reason. And getting to that point is very difficult and it's very, very competitive. Okay, so all things you want to look at, but it is definitely not a slash job, right? Your marketing director, you probably don't want to say, hey, this is another footnote, is try launching this. Because I would have them or whoever's spending that little time to find another person who you would hire to solely run that. I mean, if you wanted to do a test and you had an opportunity that's very unique where you can put product into a place or do a collab and create the brand very quickly, that's definitely something to do and to test. But to take it further, right? If you see success or you see potential to take it further, I would hire at least one person to kind of just coordinate all of those things with all the designs in. The marketing is going to be a ton of homework, right? The good thing is you have production, but when you drop things is going to be a big thing to coordinate. There's 12 months in the year, so way more than 12 opportunities to have content and social media that you could talk about for storytelling for your brand. Hope that's helpful. Any questions that you guys have, any comments on anything, please drop it all down below. I read all the comments. You guys can reach me, as you know, at this number right here. It gets my iPhone every single time. Please consider subscribing as well. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.